Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In between episodes, I did a little bit of work over here, and I did a bunch of mining, so we now have a bunch of resources right in here. I'm gonna get them smelting and also fortune up the rest of these. And I also mined a bunch of diamonds. I think I have them in here already. We have 32 blocks and 3 diamonds now, which is really great. And I kind of organized the area here so we can store diorite, granite, andesite, dirt, gravel, and then cobblestone there and stone there, and also our richities. So I think I'll just grab this shulker box and we're gonna head up top. And Nemo did a little bit of work here, and I don't know what exactly his plans are, but I had a bit of a different idea for the mine. So I'm gonna have to talk to him and we're gonna see if we can get it sorted out. I also need to turn off these waypoints because they're not necessary, and we're gonna come in for landing and sleep. It, I assume, is up top. It's a scaffolding shop. I saw Silver build it, and he asked for some tips because he was building out of endstone, and I think just birch would look better. Ooh, and you could do the birch bark up top here. That would look even cooler. Okay, so he has scaffolding, 1 diamond for 2 stacks. And then he has an ender chest, and that's cool. Okay, that's really neat how he did it with the trapdoors. That's really cool. Okay, let's check out this other game here, or whatever this is. It's some sort of an ore game on Discord. So to enter, rename diamond block and put in chest. Okay, so what to do? More details April 23rd. So this game is PvP friendly, so join at your own risk. Sponsored by Ruda's Shop or Games. Objective: collect the most ore. Points per ore will be posted April 23rd. 1 diamond block. Winner gets all blocks, including 32 diamonds, and half of all ore collected throughout the game. So you get diamonds. I assume you get all the diamonds. Winner gets all blocks, including 32 diamonds. Yeah, so you get all the diamond blocks. Yeah, sure. You need an end chest here, so we're gonna be nice enough to give you one. And I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna say a diamond block. I'm gonna put it here. Go Fikibreaker. Boom. Boom. There we go. We're set in stone. So April 23rd, I have to put that on my calendar apparently, so I don't forget. Also, let's go see if we made any sales in our shop, because maybe people bought some rockets or some gunpowder. And I haven't restocked since, but we have made some sales. 24 diamonds. Okay, sweet. And also some diamonds here, 41. Nice. Sweet. Okay, I have to restock apparently, at least a little bit. I have still flight duration 3, and there's still plenty of gunpowder, so might not be super necessary to restock, but we can do it soon. Also, I believe this guy, Andrew, with Mr. Stark Industries, he's selling... Yeah, he's out of stock. He's selling shulker shells, 1 for 16, and he's also selling rockets, and he's also out of stock because he's selling 1 diamond for 64 of the 3s. So I guess we have to cut on our prices, I guess. Which I think I have 2 diamonds per stack. Yeah, I have 2 diamonds per stack. We can do 2 diamonds per 3 stacks. That way it's like 1.5 diamonds. But still his would be cheaper, but he has to keep up on stock. He has a gunpowder now. Let's just turn this into... There we go. 1 diamond per stack. And that's a diamond a stack, and that's 2 diamonds a stack. So if you want gunpowder to craft whatever you want with gunpowder, it's a bit more expensive, but if you want rockets, they're cheaper. Which kind of doesn't make sense, but I guess it's okay. Also, do we need any more slime? Also, this shop is a thing that we have. Ooh, and people have started turning this to grass. Sweet. We still have some of those things in there. Ooh. More signups. Nice. More bone blocks sold. And more bones sold. Okay, I need to restock this apparently as well a little bit. We're gonna... There we go. Make it look pretty. There we go. Another thing that I remembered that I need to fix up is to add some end routes here, because those weren't connected really to here. So I need to do this, and then I'll also do it on the other side, which might be a little bit tricky because I have to get some scaffolding going. Bam and bam. It has now been a couple of days since I recorded the last clip, and a lot of things have popped up here in the shopping district, so I'm gonna go check them out. But before that, we're gonna check out on our shop because I got a message from Erdwell that he pretty much bought us out here. So let's see what we have here. Okay, 37, Okay, the gunpowder is still fine. And then we also have 52. Nice. Now that we have in-game sounds, I can actually restock. I brought a bunch of shulker boxes of gunpowder so we can stock this up at least. And then I need to craft a bunch of fireworks rockets. So we're going to see how much I can make. This is all the paper that I have. I made this much from a simple AFK session at the mob farm. So we're going to do, I think, I'm going to do 3 stacks of regular ones. Yeah, I think that should be fine. And we're going to do that. So that's a row. And then I need to grab more shulker boxes here of gunpowder. And we can do 3 of them. 3 gunpowders and a stack of paper for 3 of the level 3s. And that is pretty much all I'm going to have. Yep. And I have a bunch more rockets somewhere in here. I did a few changes on how I want to have these rockets in my shulker boxes here. I changed a few of the colors, but we're going to toss at least a few in here. So that's at least a little bit. And I think the next order of business, since we're running solo on sugarcane, is to work on the mob farm, I think, and set up sugarcane over there, because we're going to be AFKing there anyway. And if we set up a huge sugarcane farm, that could be pretty cool. We can set up sugarcane all the way around the mob farm. I think that sounds like a neat idea. But let's go check out the shops. I want to see what we have here. There is something popping up. I think this is a work in progress. Ooh, sugarcane. How much is it? 1 diamond for 64. Ooh. I mean, a stack of paper plus a stack of gunpowder makes me 3 rockets. So I make 3 diamonds for 1 diamond. And then we have melons, pumpkins, cactus. Yeah, I think we made 52 diamonds, right? So what if we just buy this out? I have an empty shulker box here, right? So we're going to do this. I'm going to drop all of it on the floor so we can pick it up, toss it in here. And then apparently I'm going to not use tab to close my inventory, because that is what I should be doing in the first place. We're going to do that and that. Okay, full shulker box. I wanted to pay with paper, apparently. We're gonna do that. We still have a 25 diamond profit, but we have a stack of sugarcane now, and that is wonderful. So we can restock. I'll do that off camera here, but let's go check out more things. There's a rainbow puking out thing, something. What are you? Welcome to Starks of Wool. Okay. So it's a diamond for 32 wools. Okay, sweet. That's neat, right? A small wool shop. And there's also something for, I assume, mob drops. Oop, that was a bit too fast. I don't know if it's open yet or not. Ooh, it is, I guess. Haha. What do you have? Ooh, mob heads. Trade 1 for 1 only of each. Okay. Neato. 1 for 5 diamonds. Ah, I see. Okay, later project. Only 1 head. Okay. And he has 1 for 2 diamonds. Ooh, neato. Oh, that's cool. I can buy mob heads. We added, I don't think I said this in a video, but I added the Wandering Trader pack that they have on Hermitcraft. And it is looking really cool. We can buy hermit's heads and also the regular heads. And if I wanted to add our heads for the trades, it's a lot of work in the data packs, so we're not going to do that. And also, let's go check this here. Did I add anything else? Yeah, I added that players drop heads now. I think we didn't have that before. So whenever you die of any sort of means, you drop a player head. And if you get killed by another player, you drop a player head that says killed by that player. So those have a special sort of value because of the lore, I guess. Does he have a stock on shulker boxes? That's 8 diamonds for a stack of shulker boxes, which is not bad, but we can make our own farm, I think, in the future and just get this done. He's also selling fireworks rockets. I could buy him out, raise the price, and make him restock, and then if people just always keep him out of stock, that could be a plan. Also, we could buy golden carrots. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'll go restock, and then we'll meet up at the mob farm to continue working there, so we can set up a huge sugarcane farm and maybe get it even pretty-filized a little bit, if that's a word. I totally forgot we have one more shop that we can check on, and we made some sales here as well. So that is pretty cool. We're gonna kind of organize a little bit. We're low on bones, but we can get some more stock of that. I have a whole ton of them at the base. I don't have enough iron blocks to set up another beacon, and I need one desperately by the mob farm to work on everything, because I'm not going to be mining blocks without instant mine. And we're just going to buy some iron from Erdwalt. I'm going to buy 3 stacks of blocks for 3 diamonds each. This is what we did last time, and I asked him on Discord, and he hasn't responded yet, but I will take those, and we can return them if necessary, if he needs them, but he isn't playing that much right now, so if he's not okay with it, I'll return them and take back my diamonds. 1 beacon later, and we can start working on this area here, and I kind of have a neat idea of how we want to do this. I'm gonna leave the size of this as is for the time being, and we're just gonna dig down a bit more to get a bit more space for the chests. And I don't think I want to do a shulker box loader. We're just going to put like 5 double chests for each of the items, I think. Or maybe even more, I don't know. Maybe 2 rows for the ones that we want to keep the most of, and then less for the ones that we don't really care about, which is like rotten flesh and stuff. So that is going to go on 1 wall of this, and then the other 3 walls are going to be sugarcane farms. I managed to scrounge up all of the blocks needed. We can only buy 1 of each anyway, but it is really cool. I think I have the chest, yes, and the podzol, sweet. So that's all of them, I think. And we could even buy, what is this, Wells Knight's Head and Joe Hills, sure. I was trying to figure out how to get all of the items into a single corner, and it's a little bit difficult because these corners are not on the same line as those on the edges right there. And what I think is a better solution is to just drop the items down and do the sorting underground, have a central line that goes up, a bubble vader, and then we can just water stream it or water sort it through some hoppers in the storage system. So I'm not really super happy with this of how it looks. I used some stripped spruce wood, and I've grown some spruce trees out there to get it. And we have kind of this setup of the floor. I have this as the water channel coming over through here, and I'm not really too happy on how it looks, so I don't know if I want to move it. Like, I would really love to have it to just go straight and go into here, and I would have to realign all of these, which kind of would make it weird. You know what? We can probably just remove that single magma block, replace it with a fence gate, and move all of these 1 block forward, right? Which means I'm gonna have to move all of the chests, really, but that isn't too much of a deal. I already put in the filters, but that can be super easily rebuilt. It's not a problem. But I'm just, it's weird. I always overthink things, I think, and I just want to build something just to have, and it's been a long process. So I think, yeah, the best option here, I'm gonna move all of these forward. We can get a full line going just through these, and we can remove the lines in the middle, I think, and just set up a nice floor. So we're gonna have from there, from there we're gonna have a straight line going the same, and then we're gonna have a straight line going here, and we can just hide the water stream underneath the chests and go over to that one, and then from that one we're gonna go straight forward a little bit more, and we're gonna bring the items up back here, I think. And I kind of then want to water stream them over and then onto the hoppers, and then they can flow through here and then drop onto a cactus. I think that sounds like a very much better idea. There we go. This looks much, much better than it did before. We have everything hooked up to the central water stream. So we have things going from here over to here, and then they're going to flow towards the center, and they're going to get whooshed over to the center over there. I'm going to have to see if the items flow properly from this side. We can probably conduct a test. Let's toss a couple sets of torches right here. So they get caught up immediately. What if they land on this side of the block? So if they get aligned over there. Okay, they go that way. Ooh, and they have just enough momentum to get back. Okay, we might need to add another water stream, just another pressure plate, another water here, so it all flows out in properly. I also want to change the chests a little bit. I already finished, kind of half finished one side. We're going to have 3 chests for each of the items. We can put the item frames on the floor now. Ooh, that's even better. We can just put item frames on the floor here, marking out the items. Here is our first issue. So the items aren't making it all the way to the end there. So I am going to add a pressure plate here. And then we're going to add another ice like so. And then just that should clear out all the items. So I did 1, 2, 3 in is going to be the pressure plate. So 1, 2, 3 in. Here we're going to have a pressure plate, and then we're going to have another ice. The filters are all configured, and the storage system is functioning. You can see some bones are going to go up there. They're going to get sucked up by the first hopper. And the way I set it up, we have 3 sets for bones, 3 sets for gunpowder. And then on the other side, we're going to have 3 hoppers for string, so 3 sets of chests. And then I'm going to have 1 for redstone dust, 1 for glowstone dust, and 1 for glass bottles. I dug out all the space around that we need for the sugarcane farm, and what I like to do when building farms is you go backwards. So instead of just building the sugarcane farm and then having to place the rails underneath it with no space, you go backwards. So you build the dropper circuit, you build the rails, and then you build the sugarcane, and then you build the system for harvesting the sugarcane, and then you fill it up and make it nice. So what we have is a dropper with our super duper patented Ilmango dropper circuit with the 4 observers and the 2 rails. And that is going to go here. That torch shouldn't power anything, so it should be fine like that. We still need to power that lamp. And I don't know if I can't have a lever there. Plus, I can probably... Can I power that thing somehow? Oh, yeah, totally. Hold on. Ha. Done. Okay, and then we'll flip that trapdoor. Bam, bam. Done. Cool. Okay, I added trapdoors instead of pressure plates because I don't want anything being triggered, at least in all of these corners, because I was trying to have the dropper over there in the end, but it didn't really work out. So that should start, if we toss in some items, it should start dropping them out normally. Cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to cover this up with a bit of sandstone. And then we add a bit of ice right here. And then we cover it up like so. And like this. Bam, bam. Okay, so if we toss anything into these hoppers, it should end up in that water stream. Nice. Cool. Sorted. Working. Cool. So now we can grab a bit of sand that I think I have in one of these boxes here. Yep, there we go. I had some sand gathered up. And we're going to just toss sand on all of these. Before that, actually, let me make a minecart and we can test if this powered rail is even gonna extend all the way there or if we need some in between. 1 rail is sufficient, but I think it's starting to lose speed at the end and I kind of want to have as fast as possible collection, so I think we'll just sneak in a couple rails here. 1 like this, lever, bam, you're gonna stop, you're dum-dum, okay, bam, go, okay, sweet. Done. Right. Sand next. All the way over here. And then behind the sand, I need to add some water. So the sugarcane can actually grow. Then we can start adding the sugarcane. Well, probably first we add the whatchamacallit, the observers, the pistons, and all of that good stuff. So water is next. I'm going to just do this and then grab 1 piece of ice. Toss it there. And then we can just double it all the way to the end. 1 side of the sugarcane farm is complete. We are going to add a second side and also 2 smaller ones here on the side because we need a little bit of a gap here for our pathway. So I think 3 or 5 wide should be enough. And the edge is going to be the sugarcane farm, but it is working fine. None of the sugarcane has really grown yet. I have added lamps on top to give them proper lighting. We can now get rid of all of these torches here in the front as well. And that should be properly working. The dropper, as we checked in the last clip, is working perfectly fine. I also changed the storage here to be sugarcane because I don't really need arrows and we need sugarcane stored. So what I also thought of that could be a neato idea is we have this kind of little tiny gap here in the corner. And what we can do is we can cover this up with a little bit of spruce like so. And what if we... Instead of tossing everything into the cactus there, we can have a filter. And back here, we can have 4 extra double chests for all of the rest of the stuff that we want to store. And we also have the extra space, or we are going to have in the future, the same space behind on that other side. So what we can essentially do is up top, instead of bringing everything over the way we are right now, we can just bring this water forward and we filter it into these chests, which I don't know where the hoppers are actually going to be for them, probably here on this line. So we can filter that out, go across and then go back over those hoppers. So we can essentially store all of the things. We can store all of the witch drops, because that's going to be redstone, glowstone, glass bottles, sticks, spider eyes. So that's 5 total items. And we have 4 slots here. So we could put 4 here for each one of those items. And we can potentially not store spider eyes because it's not really necessary. And then the other side can be 2 rows for arrows and 2 rows for rotten flesh. Both sides of the sugarcane farm are now complete, and I even added a little bit of decoration up top. I think it looks kind of nice. It's nothing too special. And I think the next part is setting up this side of the sugarcane farm, this side of the sugarcane farm. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have the same rail pick up everything and drop her in the middle. It's gonna be hidden underneath the walkway anyway. So here we're gonna figure out how I wanna actually do the whole walkway thing. I think we can have a 3 wide here, and then we can put, ooh, where's the glass gonna come in? So if we have that as the sugarcane farm, right? Like so, we can have the pillar be up here. That's gonna be horrible. Okay, so we're gonna move the pillar closer, I think, and make it a bit smaller. So if we do a 3 wide gap here, is that even worth setting up? Well, it might be actually. So that's 3 wide on each side. I think that should be fine. So let's get rid of all of this. And then 1, 2, 3 wide here, like so. So that'll be the farm, or the size of the farm at least. I think that's sufficient. That's going to be an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another extra 8 sugarcane on each side, which is 12, 16. It's going to do it. It's going to make a difference. After a whole lot of building and roof designing, we have a fully functioning, fully decorated mob farm without an access point, which we're going to get to next. But it does look cool. I don't know if it's too many lanterns. Like, let me know down in the comments if that's a bit too many. We could just have one giant one in the middle and not have these 4 and just put in like redstone lamps or something up top, or maybe just even 1 pillar, 1 lantern. I don't know. I think it looks cool and majestic, but let me know down in the comments. I still have a mess of shulker boxes that I have to clean up. Plus, we're going to add all of this stuff back here in the back end, but I think I'll do that off camera because it's just going to be the same thing that we did right here, so I can do that later. And now over here, we're going to figure out how far back we need to go before we can set up our nether portal and also the water elevator, because I want to have a good access to this place. That is going to be just a soul sand water elevator going up top over to our AFK spot. And we need to go far enough this way that we do not hit we do not clip into that piece over there. So I'm going to have to figure out a little bit on logistically where it's going to go. I think we have enough space on the island still in this direction. Yeah, there should be plenty of space to go up top. We now have a big nether portal, and behind the nether portal, we have our way up to the AFK spot. So the next and last part of today, I think, is to hook that little redstone dot over up to here. So we can do that a couple different ways. One is slime blocks and pistons extending downwards. Then the other one could be just using leaves and observers to extend the signal downwards. But I think I'll just hop into creative to see what I can come up with, because I used slime blocks in the past. I just want to see if there's a better way. Last time I remember building a mob farm, I used slime blocks, as I said, with pistons and redstone blocks, and I wanted to do something different. So I tried the whole leaf log situation because the observer detects... Hi, rudeness. Hello. Wanna be rude? Get key-eyed. Thank you. Anyway, so what happens is the observer can detect how far a log is depending on the leaf. So if we move the log away 1 block, that leaf block state is going to change and the observer can detect it. So as we walk over the pressure plate, we power the piston, which pulls back the log, and it happens just in a chain going downwards. And then that observer triggers that redstone block and it spits it out or pulls it back, depending on if we're leaving or coming to the farm. So right now I was AFKing a little bit, and we can just walk over, drop down, everything's going to depower, the farm's going to turn off, we land here. We can go over and get our storage. And it's really cool because I had the farm on while I was just working on this. And this is like This is this. Okay, I was AFK. So, I was working on the farm, and there was like half a double chest while I was working on it. And now I did an AFK session while I was editing the video, and we already have 2 chests full. That's insane. I thought this was gonna be a slow farm, but apparently not. And even Blaman is online, and he's AFKing, I think, at his witch farm. And this is just the amount of sugarcane that we produced. It's slow, but it's doing its best. Why are you stuck? You shouldn't be stuck. Oh. Well. Fixed. I don't think it's the redstone lamp. I think it might have just happened that as the first sugarcane was growing, the second one grew as well. So the observer didn't detect it, or I'm missing a rail or something in the back. That might be either of the cases of this not working. There was just a rail missing behind it, and I fixed it up, so we should be good. Anyway, this is gonna have to be it for today, so I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. You can also subscribe to see new videos. You can support me on Patreon as well if you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.